course, but looks like it is going to be Clid that's playing it. Sort of like the idea of putting magic damage in your solo lanes and then having physical damage in the jungle, but Viego fits a little bit better into the...
We see Rascal now teleporting neatly back to lane with a really nice buy. Has that Phage versus only a Ruby Crystal. As there is someone there.
Whoa, that's a flash forward as they managed to bring in the Lantern as well, but Clid just going to get a couple of flashes, or at least one flash and a heal out of the DRX bottom lane. Fingers there for Taeyun to get himself out of the way, but that was fun. Ruler just throwing his flash forward, and in fact, it works out in favor of DRX as they spend one flash and a heal and get 2 flashes out of it. Not bad. As there's the kickback. Special delivery and BDD's dead. Who is this guy? Best mid laner in the LCK. Extraordinary.
You called it! And he does it! Oh, this is Pioshik also being happy, like, hey,
that was
Jet,
actually a really beautiful kick
good
as well. That was like exactly the position that you needed him to go. Struggled a little bit here in this early game, figuring things out, as that's going to be a Rift Herald just popped into the mid lane, as you can see. Kingen in trouble up here on the top side, as Genji will just kill him.
What?
I'm not sure why Kingen was so far forward, and I'm also not sure why there is a Rift Herald just chilling out there in the mid lane that just died. You're right, wouldn't have made that play. As Jun moving up here towards the top side has Pioshik in tow. I believe they know that this ward is here, as there's the Gnar back. Rascal's going to have to get out of there as Kingen's looking for his revenge. A zoning ultimate comes through from Jun, and it's going to be Pioshik picking up the kill.
Nicely done. Good layering of CC, as they will not be able to get much more than a little bit of damage on this turret, thanks to Clid's equalizer. Yep. Yeah, just super clean. Open up the rest of the map, and DRX deep in fate here.
Yeah, I actually really like this as Clid's in a bit of trouble, is trying to dash cannon his way out. There's the flash forward from Pioshik, finds the E-reset and takes down the Rumble. Love that preemptive flash to make sure the blast cone wasn't an escape route. As another Q's going to connect, Pioshik really is the carry for this team, isn't he? As we are very close to a 2,000 gold lead for DRX. When that someone could be Ruler, when that someone could be BDD, and especially if it was Rascal, who then would not be able to get any resets, it is great news. Is Genji going to start off this Mountain Drake? BDD off to the side, looking to try and stop Jet from making his way in. DRX, of course, not going to give this one up as in goes Jun, finds Ruler in the backline immediately. The dive comes in. Jet yet to find too much action, though, as Clid is going to be taken down. They had a bit of a party on that equalizer, but it doesn't seem to matter. Double kill already for this Lee Sin. Big Gnar into the wall as Ruler is massive in the meantime. What the heck is going on? He just survived throughout the entire thing.
That's Ruler, baby! I didn't even get the opportunity because we talk about how good the DRX comp is, and sure, that's nice.
I assumed multiple times during that fight that, all right, this is where Ruler's going to die, so I continue to talk about this other thing. Oh, this is where he's going to die, so I'll talk about this other thing. And then he just never did.
Oh, and he has the perfect weapons. And here we see the inexperience for DRX, because Kingen doesn't get Mega Gnar late into the fight. And I get that as Jun, you want to go in there, but this is also this is what makes Ruler so good. He gets found by the Leona, but he immediately identifies that I don't... Also, how are we going to look at these upcoming team fights?
Well, in goes Pioshik, looking for Ruler here as they do manage to get the cleanse out of him first. Oh my goodness, that play was just amazing. And Ruler, of course, is going to survive for the moment. Pioshik flashes on top of him, though, as the kick out from Jet lands onto Clid. Now does Genji have enough to get back into this fight as BDD gets the perfect execution? That's the double, then he's dead. Taeyun now trying to take control of this one as it's a 2v2. Rascal dives back in again as Kingen gonna have to flash out. Taeyun trying to do what he can here as flashes out of the way. The ult was pretty good, but it's not going to be enough as Clid goes golden and Genji still win the fight.
DRX, you gotta stop picking fights when Mega Gnar is not available. Gnar without Mega in a team fight does nothing. And we see it there again. I love
He makes a lot of noise.
Yeah.
He's definitely doing that.
He throws boomerangs, and that's pretty much it, because the start of this fight is beautiful. Pioshik finds a really nice flank, also waits out with actually using his jump in, and then they are able to pick up Ruler here. But the problem is that without that CC chain, Rascal is going to do so much damage in this fight. BDD gets taken care of eventually, but not before he's able to take down Pioshik. But then here you see, like, you do nothing.
Yeah.
It's just not how the champion works, and it's this lack of restraint that it's still the okay trade. It's not the end of the world, but it does feel like this is going to keep happening again and again. It's emblematic of the problems you need to get peeled for. Whereas this Varus, you say, well, you're on your own.
Yep.
Just throw some arrows.
Yep. As okay,
Case
he's
in
going to
point.
walk down the red carpet. Not going to be found by the Q out of Brawler though. As in they go once again. Live. He's going to survive for the moment. Moonfall's decent. As there's the kick out. Jet's able to take down the Varus immediately. Tries to get out of there. Lands another Q onto Cleared as he dives on in. The flash is a little bit awkward there. As in goes BDD. But now the Moonlight Vigil comes down and they haven't passed the levels. Everyone. Oh no, Ruler was level 1. Oh dear. Kingen, he's going to be able to escape, but I think this game may well be over.
There's always someone alive and says, oh!
Yeah, that's a big old Nara into the wall, but it ain't going to be enough. That's 5 points of striking. And that's going to be a teleport into the mid lane. This game is done and dusted. Gen G, they bided their time and just out-team fought them in the end. Much better performance than I think a lot of people were expecting out of DRX, but the Gen G inevitability, the ruler ending, once again comes true.
And it